check to see if this thing's working. Might have to go through the ads. And see if we got any sound on the other end. We do. Okay, let's get this underway. Ladies, gentlemen, pronouns, lend me your ears. Crazy Kid back for another live stream. Didn't we just do this a couple days ago? It seems like. But oh my God, winter is finally here. Oh, and I am not liking it one bit. I never did like winter. And I'm now at the age where when I wake up in the morning in the wintertime, my bones creak and crack like an old wooden floor with loose nails. It is just nuts. It's like, and then I'm finally, getting awake. So grab yourself a coffee and let's have ourselves a conversation about what we can do to make the wintertime a little bit more fun. And if you're saying build a snowman, here in my area, we have this much snow. It has just been cold. Oh, we'll see how many people we get coming into the chat here. Grab yourself a coffee and join the conversation. If we get enough people and they want to do it, we'll fire up the Jackbox games and have ourselves a little bit of fun. But until then, don't be afraid to join in the conversation and say hi and add to the conversation in a positive, polite manner, please. Hey Cupid, how are you doing? I can't remember where it was that you said you were from. I think it was you're from the Philippines, or am I wrong about that? Oh, I had a subscriber recently turn me on to a new Philippine family that has a band, and they're called Franz Rhythm. And let me tell you, I am enjoying a whole lot of their stuff. Like, it is fantastic how young some of these fantastic musicians are. And I just look and I'm marveled by how well they play those instruments. It's just, you got like 10-year-olds on freaking drums, like, and just playing them like they've been playing them for 30 lifetimes. Like, it's insane. One video I watched from that new group that I was turned on to was the young man on drums playing Wipeout. Probably one of the hardest drum solos in music history, and this young man just played it flawlessly. Hello, Nicole. How are you doing? But yeah, it's been an interesting interesting experience watching all these young artists coming up through the Philippines. Like, I'm just wondering what the hell's in the water that makes all these Filipinos at such young ages so talented. Like, let me go to the Philippines. I want to drink some of that water and get talented myself. Yeah, I was not having a good day on Thursday either. But we push through it, and that's just the way it goes. What happened on Thursday? Winter got you, just like it got me. Like it was so cold out the last few days. I'd go outside for a cigarette, and the heater on my cigarette quit. It just stopped. Like it was like I ain't playing this game no more. I'm out of here. So, what happened on Thursday? I got a bit of the sniffles from the temperature going up and down like an Indian rubber ball. But it's just one of those things. That's just what winter does. So if you see me bending over and excusing myself for a minute, it means I'm just clearing out the airway. Oh. No, that's never going to happen, Cupid. Oh no. Oh, sorry to hear that, Nicole. Jeez. I hope you're all right now. As far as Canada becoming the 51st state, yeah, he can plan all he wants. It ain't going to happen. As far as I'm concerned, it's just another one of his distraction tactics to get his way other ways. So it's just that's something that's never going to happen. So he doesn't want us anyways. He makes too much money off of us. So the minute you take that, the minute he may, if Canada did become a state of the United States, sure, there'd be no borders to cross anymore, but the money that they spend in resources, bringing resources from Canada to the United States, they're no longer getting kickbacks on them. They'll no longer get kickbacks on them. No, Greenland isn't even the real prize. The reason why he wants Greenland is to control the Trans-Arctic, was it the northeastern or northwestern Arctic pathway that's opening up in northern Canada. It's the only reason why he's talking about it, because he knows that that's going to be a monster and major trade route. And if he can tax it, then the American public gets the money for it. He just doesn't want Canada to have it. It's all about that trade route. That's why he's going out. That's why he wants to go after Greenland. That's why he wants Canada to be a state of the union. It's not going to happen. Excuse me a minute. Oh, breathing is good. But he's not even going to get Panama. Like all these things that he's saying that he wants to take over, the American public won't put up with it. They won't put up with going to war to pick up Panama, which is yet another country away, or another 2-3 countries away. He's not going to be able to go take over Canada because realistically, the only thing he wants is that transit or Western Arctic transport route, and Greenland is at the beginning of it. So if he can control one side or the other, then he can tax the route. That's all it is. The only thing about taxing the root is now you have to protect the root. And, you know, which means you have to put people up there to man the operation of the taxation. And it's just, there's a whole lot of things that he doesn't tell the American public. He just spouts off all kinds of stuff just to distract people from other things that he's doing behind the books. That's all it is. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's just a bunch of mouth, not a whole lot of movement. Just like any other politician. But I don't like talking about politics because it gets some people upset on one side when you talk about this side. There's no real happy medium when you talk about politics. Same thing with religion. You don't get any happy medium there either. Especially when you have two stout people talking about different religions. Oh, it's nuts. No, I didn't. I have been so busy lately. I haven't had a whole lot of time to even keep ahead on the channel. I only have videos until Wednesday right now. So I got to really, really plug away at getting videos put up. Oh, yeah? Was it like comically horrible or? Nah, that's never going to happen, Cupid. Charles is just going to say Canada is its own country. They can fight their own battles. They've won every battle they've been in, or they won every war they've been in. This will be no different. So, yeah, was it comically horrible or was it like just like embarrassingly horrible? That would be funny. Yeah. Yeah, it's I'll have to check that out, but like right now I just gotta you know, put a little bit more focus into, you know, doing the videos. Like lately, the last 9 videos that I've done, I've had to set 3 of them aside just because of the 30-day block worldwide. And some of them I just can't even understand why. Like I know that a couple of them were because they were really huge artists. And you know, the saying goes, you know, the bigger the artist, the bigger the problem. And then the other one was like, really? That one? So I gotta find a bunch of videos that I can upload, but I can't find that out until after I get the video shot, edited, get the thumbnail made, and you know, try and publish it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, people are giving her a whole lot of flack for singing at Trump's event. It's like, you know, she's a musical artist who gets paid to sing. And just because her singing for a person that you don't approve of doesn't make her a bad person. It just, if you're not gonna watch it, don't watch it. Just don't bitch about it. You know, like I didn't watch it. I'm not bitching about it. I'm just saying she has the right, just as anybody else does, to pick and choose where she wants to express her talents. And basically, the people that are complaining about it are just a bunch of Karens who think that everybody has to do things their way. And, you know, that's the way it is. You know, if you're not gonna, or if you're gonna bitch about somebody doing something that you wouldn't do, Find something that you won't bitch about and just do that. Carrie Underwood didn't send them a golden ticket saying, "Oh, please watch my show." They didn't pay hundreds of dollars to go and view it. They watched it probably for free on the TV. So, whatever. But to expect other people to bow and do things your way, that's just stupidity. That just shows people how much of a bossy, insensitive, arrogant, egotistical person you can be. If somebody's doing something that you don't approve of, don't watch it. Plain and simple. It's just like, why don't I watch the Rap Music Awards? Because I don't like rap. I'm not going to support something that I don't like. So, don't support a Trump event if you're not supporting Trump. Plain and simple. And these people that think that they can just tell everybody how to live their lives and what to do, when to do it, how to do it. There's three fingers up. Only two of them are going down. So that's my thoughts on the situation. If you don't like it, don't watch. NASCAR starts up next week with the Clash for Cash in the Coliseum. Not particularly one of my favorite events, but it's NASCAR and I watch it. Reason why I don't particularly enjoy that race is because basically you're running 30 cars or 22 cars, filling them into a football stadium, the inside of a football stadium, and having them race around in circles as fast as they can go. Like the track is just barely big enough for those midget cars, like those mini cars. It's basically big enough for Austin Minis or go-karts. Go-karts would be fantastic on that. I'd watch that all day long. Might just probably take all day long to do 100 laps around it, but I knew you didn't like the chicks, but that's just you have your preferences, and I approve. I totally understand that. I have my preferences, and people who understand it, I appreciate. People who just say, "Oh no, you have to do this." No. You want to see somebody buck the system? I'll buck that system. Don't try to tell me to do something that I don't want to do or don't have to do. Good luck. Ain't gonna happen. But yeah, I just I don't know how long I'm gonna be on tonight. I don't think it'll be a long stream, mainly because there really isn't a whole lot going on as far as updates on the channel, other than the fact that I had a subscriber introduce me to a new group that, let me tell you, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. And actually, I believe it's tomorrow's video that is going to be the new group from the Philippines. And out of all the countries in the world, the Philippines is the one that has the most karaoke singers per capita. Let me check that for you. Last I checked, it was still more than a week away. from it being released. Uh, 3 days. If nothing changes in 3 days, it should get released. So that's where that's at. And then I have what? Jeez. I gotta check this a little more carefully next time. I had one that was sitting there waiting. It came up and didn't tell me that it was that it had been released. Huh. Let's see here. I gotta find one that's private. Huh? Okay, so now I got one. Now I got them all the way up till Thursday. Yeah, I got one here. 8 days. I get another one. And then after that, 23 days. There's another one. I think there was another one in here somewhere. Another one, 24 days. Yeah. Another one, 27 days. Another one is 30 days. So yeah, yeah. So it should be within the next 3 or 4 days. It'll be released, and then after that, it's yeah. They were hiding it from me. I don't know why. It was just, but yeah, in the next 3 or 4 days, it should get released. If nothing changes, if they totally dismiss it, and then I'll be able to put it into rotation, um, depending on where it sits. But I'll try to get it in as soon as I can after it gets released. But yeah, some of the songs, it's just like I don't know why they're blocking the message of this song. Like it baffles me. Like to say, like all these good things about these that's in these songs, and then you don't want anybody to watch it, yet somebody else has already done it. So that's where, once the channel gets big enough where I, start making a bit more money on the ad revenue, um, I'll start getting into the appeals and start getting some of these other songs released and whatever like that. And then, basically build up a track record of, hey, I'm not here to hurt anybody's chances of making money. I'm trying to promote them. And, maybe that'll slow down um, the worldwide bans. But that's probably not going to happen either because, the automatic. They just put an algorithm out saying just block it out all over until somebody complains about it. But I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's got to, play the game the way that the rules are written. But yeah, one exciting thing that's really happened lately. We're almost at 2,200 friends with this channel, so that's exciting. And to me, that's really exciting because we're it's growing. It's continuing to grow. Currently, right now, 2183. Oh, somebody wants some Steely Dan. Black. Oh, they want Black Cow. But yeah, just one of those things, see if I can get it up there and see if I can get it in there. And, sometimes it feels good when you get a request. It means that people are actually paying attention and like what you're doing. And at the same time, it also sometimes reminds me of good artists that sang really good songs that I may have momentarily forgotten about. Like it wasn't until 2 weeks ago my brother said, "Hey, next time you do a comedy week, put in Junk Food Junkie." And I was like, "Oh man, yeah, that's a fun song." So, and that'll probably be. I gotta get shit straightened around here, so that won't be for a little while. So, before I do a comedy week, I've still got to get through the Valentine's week, which I really got to get that going. But with all the things that I got going on right now, it's just tough for me to get things done because I can't record a video when I'm in a whole lot of pain. And I've been in a whole lot of pain lately. And believe me, I've been in a lot of pain, just, muscles not wanting to move very well. And, and I can't promote something and look like I'm, struggling to promote it. I want it to flow out naturally. And sometimes I can't even just I just don't even turn the camera on. I can't do anything, but my own fault for, doing what I do and trying to help where I can, where I know how to help. So I just like feeling like I'm useful and needed, and it's just the way I am. Just like any man, they want to feel useful, needed, appreciated, and helping my cousin makes me feel that. Yeah, wow. 46 years ago since the Dukes of Hazzard was released. Wow, that's nuts. I knew it was an old show, but and the thing about it is, look at the gray hair. You should know that I was around when it came out. So it was a good show. It was a good show. But I think I'm gonna lay this one down for now, uh, and take a break. Take it easy for the rest of the night, and just kind of, chill out, relax, try to mend my body a bit, try to get back into shape, whatnot. So I'm gonna end the live stream here, and I'm gonna wish you all peace, love, and happiness until we get to the next one, folks. Have a great night.